हेलो आज की वीडियो का थंबनेल आप लोग देख के समझ गए होंगे कि आज की वीडियो जो होने वाली है यूएस वीज़ा अपॉइंटमेंट पे होने वाली है। तो वीडियो थोड़ी सी लंबी हो सकती है क्योंकि मैं सारी चीज़ें डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करूंगा। तो वीडियो को एंड तक देखना, और वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले जिन लोगों ने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लो, और वीडियो अच्छी लगेगी तो लाइक कर देना। तो हम चलते हैं हमारे फर्स्ट स्टेप पे। तो फर्स्ट स्टेप होएगा कि हाउ टू कंप्लीट योर DS-160 फॉर्म। सो DS-160 फॉर्म हमारा जो होता है, हमने एप्लीकेशन के लिए फिल करना होता है यूएस की वीज़ा के लिए। और उसके अंदर हम गोना टेल यू कि हाउ टू अप्लाई फॉर योर सेल्फ एंड इफ़ यू आर अप्लाइंग विद योर फैमिली, तो उसके अंदर कैसे डिफरेंस रहेगा। थर्ड स्टेप हमारा आएगा फ़ोटो। सो फोटो के भी हमारे प्रॉपर डायमेंशन एंड साइज़ वगैरह सब कुछ होता है, तो हम गोना टेल यू कि हाउ टू डू इट प्रॉपरली। एंड फोर्थ स्टेप हमारा होएगा कि फ़ीस एंड हाउ टू अपॉइंट टेक योर अपॉइंटमेंट। सो फीस पे करने के बाद you need to take appointment and how to schedule your appointment, कितना टाइम का डेट मिलता है, and everything I'm gonna describe over there. And then document checklist. Before you go to your interview, I'm gonna tell you whatever the documents you need to take with you. So all the checklist I'm gonna give you in this video, so watch the video very carefully till the end. And last हमारा होएगा before you go for your interview, I'm gonna tell you like what are the basic questions they ask. So it's better like if you go for your interview and you prepare in advance. Like there are always possibility they're gonna ask some random questions, but most of the basic questions they're gonna ask all the time. So it's better if you prepare in advance. So let's start our video. So first of all Google पे आप लोगों ने आके यहाँ पे लिखना है DS-160 फॉर्म। DS-160 फॉर्म लिखते ही यहाँ पे फर्स्ट वेबसाइट पे आपने क्लिक करना है। क्लिक करने के बाद ये यूएस वीज़ा अपॉइंटमेंट का फॉर्म ओपन हो जाएगा। तो आपने यहाँ पे अपनी करंट सिटी एंड करंट कंट्री सेलेक्ट करनी है। जैसे मेरी कनाडा वैंकूवर है, सो आई एम गोना स्टार्ट दिस एंड 943 एंड सो कैप्चा ऐड करने के बाद स्टार्ट एन एप्लीकेशन। सो वंस यू गोना स्टार्ट एन एप्लीकेशन, यहाँ पे सारा कुछ इनके टर्म एंड कंडीशन है। एग्री दिस, स्क्रॉल डाउन एंड स्क्रॉल करने के बाद दिस इज़ योर एप्लीकेशन नंबर ओवर हेयर जिस दिन आपने क्रिएट करी है। तो मेक श्योर टू सेव इट। तो जस्ट इन केस अगर आपको ये बाद में चाहिए होगा तो आप इसको एटलीस्ट ईजीली हो। तो यहाँ पे यू नीड टू सेलेक्ट एंड वन सिक्योरिटी क्वेश्चन, सो आई एम जस्ट सेलेक्टिंग वन। So the thing is, this website, if you take too much time, it gonna log out by itself. So when you're gonna come next time, you need to retrieve your application, and your application number and basic details they're gonna ask, like your surname and your year of birth and your security question, which one like we recently filled. So you need to fill that. So this is very important. So I'm gonna put here, and now they are asking me that if I have some other name or anything like that. I don't have, and telecode I don't have. And here you can put your sex, male, female, and here you need to put your marital status. So I'm single, I'm gonna put single over here, and date and place of birth. So please make sure जो आपके पासपोर्ट पे लिखा होगा आपने वही यहाँ पे फिल करना है. So I'm gonna put like any random date. City, I'm gonna put my city, you can put yours, and India, you can put your own country. First of all, save it all the time. Whenever you fill a form, just save it. Second, personal information, so country and nationality. So I'm a nationality, I have, it's India, so I'm gonna put India here. And do you hold or have any other nationality? No. And do you have permanent residency other country? Then religion? No. And these does not apply on us. So these fields are for the US people, like who's been US. If you have, you can put it over here. If you don't, you just need to click does not apply and save. Yeah, so save all the time. Now here we need to fill our travel information. So first we need to choose this option, temporary business or pleasure visitor, because the thing is when you're gonna apply for the US visa, we're gonna apply for the travel visa. But the thing is when they're gonna put this stamp on your passport, so it's gonna be B1 and B2. So B1, B2 is B1 is for the business and B2 is for the travel purpose. So it doesn't matter if you're gonna apply for the B1 or B1, B2, you will get the same stamp. So here, have you made any specific travel plans? So you need to select yes if you have, and if you don't, you can select no. But the thing is, when you're gonna go to your interview, you need to tell them, okay, future I have these plans upcoming, but specifically I don't have. So first of all, we're gonna put the date over here when we're gonna go there. So I'm planning to go over there on this date. Arrival flight, I don't know, I don't have. So I want to go to Seattle, and like maybe I'm gonna stay there for like 4 or 5 days, and then we're gonna come back again. Departure flight, we didn't book any because we don't know like how long it's gonna take, and it's gonna be the same city where we're gonna leave from, and we're gonna visit the same city. An address where you will stay in the US. So this address, it could be like if you are visiting your friends, family, you can put that address over here. And if you are not visiting anyone, so what you can do directly like go to like Airbnb or put like any hotel here where you feels like you're gonna stay. So I'm gonna put all the information here of that place I'm gonna stay, and the postal code. So select here Washington, and entry personal entity paying for your trip. So you are paying for yourself. So select yourself and click on save button over here. So I'm sponsoring my trip. If someone else is sponsoring your trip, just select the relationship with that person and you can provide the details. It's simple. And click on next. So next page they're gonna ask you about the personal travel person traveling with you. If you're traveling with someone like friend, girlfriend, or wife or family, you can select yes. If not, just select no. If you're traveling by yourself, and but if you're traveling with someone, just select yes. So are you travel as a part of group or organization? If you are traveling in a group, like sometimes office trip or like some volunteer work you are doing, they are going on a trip, so you can put it like that. If you are no, just select no and fill the form here, like name of that person and relationship, friend, and you can add multiple people here, like how many people are going. Then again, save application, next. So these are the basic travel information there, like every country asks. So these are the basic question, and most of the question you can fill according to your information, like if you visited the US, not. If you have, so you need to explain everything. So have you ever been to the US? No. Have you ever been issued a visa? No. Have you ever been refused? No. Have you ever seen field immigration potential behavior United States and Immigration Service? No. So I never filed that. So the thing is, like, if you did, select yes and fill all the necessary details. If don't, just select no and go forward. Save this information here, continue the application, and now we're gonna go to next page. So address and phone number. So here you need to put your own address, like where you live. So it's random address I'm putting here. British Columbia. Okay, and country and religion, Canada. Where is Canada? Canada. Okay, it's here. And my mailing address is same, and phone number you need to provide over here. And I don't have any secondary phone numbers, and I don't even have other numbers in for last 5 years. And then they're gonna ask your mail ID. So mail ID you need to put, so all the information you're gonna get on this mail ID only. So please make sure you're gonna put the right mail ID here. And here, like if you have another email ID, like alternative email ID, you can fill that. I don't have, so I'm not gonna put that. And then you need to provide like your social media channel. So if you are on like any social media, you can provide multiple also. So I'm gonna provide mine here. And do you wish to provide information about the presenter of the any application? So last 5 years, I don't have any other websites or anything. So I'm just gonna select no over here. And, and, it says So we're gonna save the application here. Okay, my mailing address was wrong. So now save the application. It's gonna confirm and go to the next page. Here you need to provide your passport. So my passport is regular and they asked me to fill the details. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna provide my passport number. Passbook I don't have, and my passport issued in India. So the thing is, like, here you need to understand one thing. So most of the people, what they do, they're gonna come to Canada and their passport gonna expire, so they're gonna renew their passport from here only. So whatever the issue place mentioned on your passport, please check that correctly and fill it here. So in my case, these are the information they are asking, like place, state of birth, and country. So I'm gonna fill mine, you can fill yours, and then you need to fill here like when your passport got issued. So be careful, you need to provide the exact details. And 10th and March and 2028, yeah. So, and have you ever passport got be stolen or like misplaced? So nothing happened, so select no. Or agar hua hai, so just click yes and provide all the details like how it happened and all. So they want to know like everything, like if your passport is stolen, like someone can use your information. So contact on US. So if you have any contact person on US, like your friend, family, you can provide the detail here. If not, then you can select look. So this happens. So when you take a lot of time, it's gonna take you to like this logout page, and now you need to sign in again. So choose the same location and place you selected before and put this captcha and retrieve an application. So we're gonna retrieve this application and we're gonna put our application number here. Okay, so it's gonna ask for your last name and date of birth and your security question. So when you're gonna do that, you're gonna land on the same last page you have saved. So now we're gonna go to next page. Yeah. So here we don't have like any person in the US. So hotel, you can provide the place name like Airbnb or anything, and relationship to you. It could be like other, because you are not the, like they are not your friends or anything. So what you need to do, you can provide the address here again. So city Seattle, state Washington, and zip code, everything is here only. So put zip code, phone number if you have, then you need to provide their phone number also. And from their website only you will get to know their website, like, and fill that information and save it. Continue application and next. Now they're gonna ask about your family details and all. So father's full name and date of birth. So if you have, then select you have. If you don't, you can select no. So provide all these details they are asking for. So is your father in US? No. If yes, then select yes. And no again, because they are not there. Do you have any immediate relative parents? No. And select save. Do you have any other relatives in the US? No. And click on this save. Continue application, and now click on this. So now we're gonna select here, like if you are working here on any sector, you can select that, or if you are a student, you can just select the student. And now here you need to put your like where you work or like your school name. So I can put my school name here, Vancouver Community College, and then you need to provide the address and city, Vancouver, and province, British Columbia. Phone number. So you will get the phone number from the website only, so you can fill the phone number here, and it's in Canada, so I'm gonna put Canada here. And start date, so you need to provide your education start date, like when you started your education, and monthly income in local currency. Like, so if you are working part-time or like somewhere, you can put like how much you are earning, and you can describe your duties, like where you work. If you work in like Walmart superstore, so you can provide your details over here. So I'm gonna select like briefly, yeah, so need to put this only, provide the details of the customers, manage customer service. So whatever your responsibilities are, you can just put it here and click on save. Every step just save it. And then next page is previous work, education and training. Were you previously employed? So if you are employed, select yes, and then you can provide all the details. If no, just select no. Have you ever attended education institute at secondary level or above? So if you selected yes, then again you need to place all the information here. Vancouver Community College and 250 West Fender Street, City Vancouver, State, Province, BC. So if you know, then just refill it. If you don't fill it. Canada study of cybersecurity, and when you started your course, so Jan 2022, date and 2023, no, it started in 2022. Yeah, so save. And if you wanna like add more education, you can add here, like it depends, like different from person to person, like when you finished your education and all. So do you belong to any clan or tribe? If you are, you can select yes, and if you don't, you just be like, and provide list of languages you speak. So provide all the languages you know. So if you want like anything support or something, they can be available. So have you ever traveled to any country's religion within the last 5 years? No. Have you belonged to or contributed work any professional social organization? No. Have you ever specialized skills or like I'm not specialized in these? So if you are, you can press yes and explain it. And I was never served military. Have you ever served, been member of, like involved all this veterinary relation group? So I was not in that, falling in that category, so I can select no, and I'm gonna save yes. So save करने के बाद we'll go to the next. So security and background check. So have you ever health diseases or like something like that? So you don't have, you do you have like physical or mental disabilities? I don't have. Are you a drug addict? I'm not. So provide all the information like according to you and be truthful here. Second, background, like have you ever been arrested? No. Have you ever been violated any this thing? No. Are you coming to the US to engaging in prostitution? No. Have you ever been involved or any money laundering? No. So most of these questions gonna be no only. So you just need to check all these options and see if any is applicable on you. I think most of will be like no for like everyone. And do you seek engaging in export control violation? No. Do you seek engaging terrorist activities? No. Have you ever do provide financial assistance to support terrorism? No. So all the questions gonna be no only. So all the, please check it very carefully. And if anything is like falling in your category, just select yes and explain. and save. And next, so they ask like all these questions, so they will get to know about like more about your background. Have you ever sorted, obtained, assist, use entry to the United? No. Have you ever removed or deported from any country? No. Save. Next. So have you been citizen custody? No. Have you voted for US? No. Have you ever renounced native citizenship? No. So almost everything is done. Now this part gonna come. So you need to upload your photo here, and the thing is like I'm gonna tell you all the things like how to do it. So click on upload photo. So what happened, like when you come here you need to select the photo, and the thing is like all the instructions are here, like you can browse the photo should be like less than 240 KB and photo standard all. And when you're gonna click on this link, it's gonna take you this page. So here all the photo requirement are mentioned here. So you can do one more thing. They give you this photo tool over here. All the instructions are here. You can like read it. It's not very difficult. You can choose a white background and click a photo and come to this photo tool, and this photo tool will let you know like how to do it. And now it's gonna ask you to leave, and here this is all the details you filled so far here, and you can click on the print, take the copy of it. So you have this record like you filled this form and everything just for yourself. And now click on travel. So travel के अंदर it's gonna show you all the details like whatever you filled so far, and review all the information here whatever you filled. That's very important step. So now at the very end you need to click on this application. Did anyone assisted you for this application? If you took someone's help, you can provide the name here. If don't, just provide this. And at the final step, nothing to do, put your passport number here and e-sign it, E3PHW, and sign and submit application, and your application has been submitted successfully. Click on confirmation, and this is all your details. So make sure this is done. So our DS-160 form is done. So what happened? So if you are traveling with your family or your friends, so what's gonna happen now? You need to apply for like every single person one by one. So like if you're traveling with your wife, you need to provide all the information like this, and you get the another application. So you will get like need to fill multiple DS forms. And when you're gonna schedule, like I'm gonna show you, so you can schedule your appointment on the same time, same date. Okay, so this is the final step. Your application is done, and the thing is like if you are applying for your family, all the family members need to fill all this DS form and need to refill like all the so okay, so final step is done. So this is our application which is done. DS-160 is done, and the same process you need to do for like all the family members you wanna apply along with you if you are traveling solo. So one step is done, apply for yourself and done. But if you are applying with your family or for your wife, and you need to fill all the information again, but like all the information of your partner. Once you done with your DS-160 form, come over here and open the Google and search for US visa appointment. And can you see this very first link? Just click on it. I'm gonna put it into my comments also, so you can directly copy this link or just click on this link and it's gonna take you to this website. So here you will get two options, like one is for the sign in, one is for the create account. I'm going to show you how to create an account, because if you already signed up, you don't need to go through this process. So again, scroll down, and we're going to choose this one because we are not a Canadian citizen. I'm not a Canadian citizen, so I'm going to select this one, and we are applying for the US visa. Then continue, and then scroll down, and now you need to give your account information here and click on create account. So now it shows like they have sent you an email on your mail ID. So you need to go there and check your mail. My case, what happened, I got this mail but I got into my spam. So go to this, and here you can see like I'll get this information and that link. Now my account is successfully created. So when you're gonna land on this page, you need to fill your given name, surname, country of issue to your passport, country of birth, and then country of permanent resident, passport number, DS-160 form जो हमारे को हमारी एप्लीकेशन के साथ मिला था. So that number we need to put here, the application number on the one DS-160 form, and then the visa class, like where we are applying B1, B2, date of birth, your primary phone number, your address, and in my case these are no, so I'm gonna click. So does this visa type match your travel? So confirm everything and click on yes. And if you want to add another partner, like initially I told you you all need to fill the DS-160 form. So if you're gonna click on yes, you need to fill all the details of like that person's information. And if you are applying for yourself, just click on yes. So once you're gonna do everything, your home page gonna look like this. And you need, so once you are on this page, click on select delivery location. So here you need to select that address, particular address where you're living in and where you want your passport to be come back after stamp. So select provenance here. Mine is BC, and I'm gonna take this Vancouver one. I'm living in Vancouver, and here you need to fill your address. And Vancouver, BC. So after filling all these details, click on continue. Once you're gonna click continue, it's gonna take you to the payment page. So as you can see, I don't know, maybe in your province is gonna be like different, but here you can see all the details are here, and I have to pay 185 USD dollars. So Canadian kite could be more, like when it's gonna convert to the Canadian dollars. So you need to do the payment here, and once you're gonna do your payment, then it's gonna show you another page. I'm gonna show you continue, and you can select the location where you are planning to give. So sometimes what happen, like it's gonna able to like let you select the date. Like initially it will show you like the recently date, but right now the date we are getting, it's like 2026, but that's fine, just book it. And once you're gonna book it and your process is done for the scheduling, so once you reach here, your task is done, and now we just need to wait for our visa. But the thing is, like people who applied for the visa, they are already getting a mail that they're gonna get their visa appointment really soon, like after 6 months. They will send you a mail with like recently available dates, and you can schedule your appointment accordingly. So let's talk about the documents. So what all documents you need is on this website. I'm gonna put the link of this website in my comments. So here we can see. So first you need to take your valid passport. So like you need to take your valid passport, so you can submit it over there. Just in case, take a photocopy. And then you need a DS-160 forms confirmation page printout. So that page has all your information. So just take a printout of that page. And then application fees, payment receipt. So you paid for 185 USD, you get the mail, and just take the mail printout and take it with you. And last one is photo. So photo, what you uploaded over there, take it with you, some printed form, and that's the everything. And additional documents is good, like if you said over there that I'm planning this trip. So the purpose of your trip, your intent to depart to the US after your trip, and your ability to pay all the cost of your trip. So you need to show them, okay, you have like sufficient balance in your account, and you are not intent to go to US for like another than like other than the travel purpose. So you're not gonna go there and look for the job. So you need to show all this proof, and most of the things, like whatever you need to do during your interview, documents and everything. So this page has all the information here, and the link is in the documents. And if you have any questions, you can comment me below, and I'm gonna try to reply all of your queries. So here are the list of the documents you need with you. So first is proof of employment, like where are you working right now? It could be anything, your offer letter, your schedule, or like any document that shows that you are working over there. So just take it with you. Second comes, take at least 5 to 6 paycheck with you. So it's gonna show like every month you are getting paid certain amount and you are capable enough to sponsor your trip and you are financially stable. So third point is for the students. If you are a student here and you are currently enrolled in any course, so just take your offer letter with you, take your current term enrollment letter and your fees you paid in the college. So these are all the proofs you can take with you. And fourth comes residence of Canada. So if you are living in Canada, you have your ID with you, like your driving license, and I'm living in BC, so I can take my BC ID with me. And the fifth one is bank statement. So take a printout of your bank statement because again, it's going to show your financial stability. So these are the 5 documents I think you must need to take with you when you go for your appointment, along with the other documents I mentioned. So now it's time for the common interview question they're gonna ask all the time. So it's like very common questions, but I think I need to include. So very first one is, what is your purpose to visit US? So first of all, like in your whatever you mentioned on your DS 160 form, just state that, like if you have friends and relative over there, just tell them, okay, my friends are living there, I'm gonna pay a visit to them and I'm gonna come back. If you are traveling for like just to see place, like tell them like I'm going to the Seattle, gonna see this place and I'm gonna come back. So the other question is like, have you ever been to the US before? If you have been to the US before, like just say them, okay, this happened because of this, I went there, my friend's marriage or anything. You can state that. But if you've never been to the US, just you can say no. And the third one is like how long you are planning to stay over there. So whatever you mentioned in your DS 160 form, like you were traveling, you are visiting that place. So whatever you filled over there, you can say on your answer. Like if you are visiting friend, just say I'm visiting my friend and I'm gonna be there for like a couple of weeks or like maybe 4 days, 5 days, whatever you mentioned over there, just say that. And the very other question is like, where do you plan to go there? Do you have any friends, family, or relatives over there? So in this one, you can mention that, like in my case, I mentioned the Airbnb over there. So I'm gonna say like, I wanna visit this place and I have this Airbnb. I'm gonna book that. I'm gonna stay for like 4 5 days over there and then I'm gonna come back. So these are the very basic questions, but sometimes they ask like more questions, and that depends for like person to person and their like form they filled. So these are the very basic questions they're gonna ask. So that's all for today. I try to cover every single thing I can in this video. If you think like you have more queries, you can comment me down. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you like my channel, just subscribe my channel and click on that notification bell. I'm gonna come up with like more informative videos and vlogs. And thanks for watching my videos. See you later.